morning, Year 1, and welcome to today's maths lesson. Now, if we were in school, we'd be doing a lot of them pouring into measuring cylinders, but we're not in school, so you're going to have to read them virtually. Okay, so I'm sure you'll do brilliantly on this. And grown-ups, if you do want to extend this, you can get measuring cylinders like these quite cheaply on Amazon or somewhere else, and it would be great if your child could have a go at pouring this stuff. But in reality, we're going to do that when we come back into school anyway. Okay, so what you're going to need today is pretty much whiteboards and whiteboard pens and not a lot else. Okay, so when you've got those, we'll get started. Okay, so we're going to start with doing some doubling, which we haven't done for a while. Now remember, doubling is simply adding the same number to itself, making twice as much of something. So for example, if we're doing double 4, that would be the equivalent of 4 plus 4. And you can use beads, numbers, however you add to do this. And that would equal 8. So get together whatever you want for addition. And then when you're ready, start the video. And remember, grown-ups, feel free to pause wherever you get to. Think about where you should be using 10 bars and think about where you should be using 10s and 1. You should be using other methods because your 10 bars and your 1 cubes are probably the most efficient way of doubling. Okay, so carrying on now, we've got double 10. Well, double 10 is 1 10 bar, and we put another 10 bar down, and we've got 20. Double 3, we count out 3 cubes, and count out another 3 cubes, and we've got 6. Double 5, count out 5 cubes, double it, 10. Double 2, 4. Double 9, count out 9 cubes, count out another 9 cubes, and this is where you have to be careful, but that's going to be 18. And double 8 is 16. Double 0, well, if you put out nothing and you put out another nothing, you've still got nothing. Double 11, well, I'd use a 10 and a 1 bar there, and then put out another 10 and a 1 bar, and you've got 22. And this is very similar. You'd be putting out a 10 and 2 1 cubes, and that would give you 24. Double 7, it's turn around, does it matter? Not at all. So 7 cubes plus 7 cubes is 14 cubes. And we already talked about double 0 being 0. Double 13, 10 bar and 3 1 bars, 3 1 cubes. Put them out twice and you've got 26. And again, 10 bar plus 5 1 cubes. Put them out twice, you've got 30. Now these last couple are tricky. You're saying 12 and you need to split it into 2 sections to find out what double is. So double 6 makes 12. It's just really halving. And double 1 makes 2. Okay? Brilliant. Okay, now we're going to have a look at the main part of our learning. Okay, so what we're looking at is reading the scale. So what we're looking at is we're seeing where does the water fill to. And on this particular occasion, the blue is where the water level goes to. So what volume have you reached? How much is it filled to? Let's do it together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So our answer would be 60. Oh. And that's right. Brilliant. Have a go at this next one. Okay, have a go. Brilliant, I bet you got this. I reckon you got 80. That's right. Okay, how about this one? We've got 10, 20, 30. Do you agree? Let's find out if we're right. Okay, a bit trickier this time. What we've got to work out is what is halfway between 10 and 15. What is this divide line here? Well, if we assume this is 0 and that's 10, we know that halfway between 0 and 10 is 5. So halfway between 10 and 20, we know by now is 15. So this is going to be 15. So what you need to do is if it's halfway between, you need to add 5 to the smaller number. Okay, so let's see if we're right. Brilliant. Have a look at this one and tell your grown-up what you think this is. So if the level was here, it would be 40. And if the level was here, it would be 50. So it's more than 40, but less than 50. And we know that this is halfway between, which is 5. So it's going to be 45. Okay. Right, brilliant. And have a go at this last one. I bet you've got this right as well. 25. Okay, so have a go now at these 6 questions. Let's pause the video, and when you're ready to go, we'll start again. Okay, brilliant. So the first one will be this level here, which is 80. The next one, 20. The next one, 60. The next one is 90. And this last one is a bit trickier. It's halfway between the 10 and the 20. So that's 15. And then this last one is halfway between 40 and 50, which we know is 45. Brilliant. Okay, now I've got a new challenge. I want you to work out how much water there is in both these containers put together. So what you want to do is work out how many there are in each individual container and then do an addition sum. So we'll do the first one together, and there's 20 in this one, and then there's 10 in this one. So work out how much is in that one and then do the same for the others. And when you're ready, grown-ups, start the video again. Well done, year 1. 20 plus 10 equals 30. Now this time we've got 40 and 30 in the other one. So that's going to be a total of 70. Sorry, the wrong 7s there. Let's write a meter 7. Okay, and then this last one's a bit trickier. That's 50 here, and it's 15 here. So that's going to give you a total of 65. Brilliant. Well done, year 1. Okay, so going back to this app again, what you can do here is we're trying to find the difference. So what does difference mean? Just tell your grown-up a second. That means, that's right, it means how many less. It's a subtraction sum. So there's 2 ways we can do this. The easiest way is to count on until you reach the same level. So we're going 30, 10, 40, 50, 60. So we're counting 10, 20, 30. And if you don't want to do it that way, your other option would be to do 60, take away 30, which again equals 10, 20, 30. Okay, so we'll do one more. This is a bit trickier. How much is in this one? 15. So we need to count 5. Or we can count 10, 20, 25. Or we can do 40, take away 15, whichever you're more comfortable with. And that gives us an answer of 40 take away 15 is 25. Let's see if we're right. Brilliant. Okay, and that is the last part of your lesson today. Have a go at doing these, and we'll go through them in a moment when your grown-up starts the video again. Okay, so brilliant. What you need to do is work out what's in each one. So we've got 20 and 10. You can either count up from 10 to 20, which will give you an answer of 10, or you can do a subtraction. 20 take away 10 equals 10 mils. The next one, there's 40 in this one and there's 30 in this one. Well, I'd be inclined to count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or do a big jump of 10, 30 to 40, which gives us 10. But if you wanted to, you could have also used this sum, 40 minus 30, which also equals 10. Okay, and the last one is probably a bit tricky. It's probably easier to do the sum. So we start off, we've got 50 here, and we're subtracting 15. So 50 take away 10 makes 40, take away 5 equals 35. Okay, well done, year 1. Brilliant maths lesson. Can't wait to work with you.